we are successful in getting him admitted to bond in federal court, he will be here on that date.
I imagine you'll be in before.
If you like more content from our channel, then go ahead and smash that red subscribe button right now. Hey there guys, what's up, and welcome back to our channel. They made their name on all fronts, quite literally. While getting immense love and support from their fans, these celebrities deviated from their promised path to success, with their little mistakes back in the day to a progression towards committing crimes that resulted in them facing times. These 10 celebrities are now behind bars. Follow us through to know their stories and how they ended up where they are. Harvey Weinstein, the biggest name in Hollywood, a producer that intimidated newcomers and decorated stars alike. An entertainment company to his name, Harvey Weinstein co-founded Miramax with his brother Bob Weinstein, overlooking contracts and filming schedules and progression. Harvey met his downfall not long after 80 women, each inspired by the courage of other women, stepped up and spoke of the horrors that entailed with his gross abuse of power. He would threaten dire consequences and continued with his ways to subdue actresses for his pleasure. With the fall from grace, Weinstein was consequently convicted in February of 2020 of all charges and now faces up to 23 years of the sentence and is currently an inmate at Wendy Correctional Facility. His arrest brought about a ground-shaking dismantling of power, which allowed overriding of power to have justice served.
So I never knew where we stood in the socioeconomic order. That's why I like making movies about underdog.
Jared Fogle, a former spokesperson for the famous eatery and fast food named Subway, and even parodied on famous animated sitcoms like South Park, Jared Fogle went on to momentarily get the positive limelight for his contributions in the entertainment business. Fogle's time with Subway met an untimely demise in 2015 when it was revealed that the spokesperson, so well liked by the masses, was being investigated by the Federal Bureau of Investigation, one of the most efficient law enforcing agencies of the United States of America. He was convicted over the charges of misconduct involving underage adolescents and, in some cases, children. His devices were filled with sensitive content as well. That met him with his deserving end. He's currently serving time and has 13 years to go before he can apply to be released on parole.
It's the infamous genes that, as I said, have become pretty much more famous than I am if I don't make an event.
Julian Assange, an Australian editor, publisher, and journalist, soon shot to fame after he made it to the headlines for WikiLeaks, a platform he founded back in 2006. Since then, there have been many efforts by nations and powerful entities to have him subdued and contained, yet none have worked so far. With many arrest warrants to his name, he was chased by Sweden and the United States of America after WikiLeaks leaked the documents about the National Democratic Committee that showed that the presidential campaign favored Hillary Clinton and tried to undercut and harm Bernie Sanders' campaign. This compelled the United States of America to file charges against him. He took refuge in Ecuador and got himself a safe haven until the point of Ecuador pulling out their measures for him and indicting him, claiming he violated the Bail Act.
When I was 12, my family and I lived in Byron Bay. Some days I would try to climb up to the White House.
NBA YoungBoy. Verified sources have confirmed the detainment of NBA YoungBoy, arrested on Monday in Baton Rouge, Louisiana. The sheriff office confirmed the arrest of Kentrell Deshaun Golden. The local news confirms that NBA YoungBoy, along with 16 others, was arrested on charges of firearm possession and several felonies, including possession of substance and a stolen firearm. Since the arrest, YoungBoy has gone and deleted all of his social media accounts, observing silence over the matter. No court date has yet been decided, and the young entertainer remains in the clutches of the law. R. Kelly. Kelly has sold over 75 million records and was once the king of R&B, where he was titled to be the best there ever was. Unparalleled in talent and success, he released hit songs one after the other, garnering respect and admiration alike. However, his rise to fame may have soon gotten into his head, as the power that entailed his success was soon put to misuse. After years of allegations and court appearances, R. Kelly was thrown behind bars in the Metropolitan Correctional Facility of Chicago. He was convicted for various charges ranging from misdemeanor and felony, whether it involved underage people or powerless women. After his arrest, it was reported that he got into a fight in the center. In the center he was being held in and was shifted away to solitary confinement. Convicted on July 11th of 2019, R. Kelly faces 18 federal counts, including trafficking, obstruction of justice, and racketeering, on top of many other charges.
All right, what date are we looking at? December 4th? Yes. Okay.
Rapper Silento. After having a rundown, rapper Silento, known for the super hit song Whip Nene, was arrested after he was reported breaking into a house. In search of his girlfriend, he let all the decency and sense leave him when he decided to go on a senseless, rage-filled chase. He rose to fame for his hit song that played on radios for months after its release, that ruled Billboard for quite a while and could be heard in just about every corner of the streets in the USA. Armed with a gun, Silento broke into a house in LA. The residents that lived there, fearing for their lives, rose hell. They shouted for help and called the cops right away. But before the cops could get there, his pal showed up and reasoned him out of the house, telling him he's at the wrong address. After regaining composure, Silento tried to make a run for it, but was soon intercepted and arrested by the police for trespassing.
Do the stanky leg, do the stanky leg, do the stanky leg, do the stanky.
Bill Cosby. A stand-up comedian, an author, and a convicted offender, Bill Cosby rose to fame when he had a starring role in I Spy, and consequently, with the recognition of his talent, successfully landed his own show, a sitcom by the name of The Bill Cosby Show, which ran and achieved quite the acclaim for 2 seasons and had subsequent releases. Bill Cosby had successfully made his name in Hollywood, but was quick to mishandle his authority by indulging in sick and vile practices. He initially denied the tirade of accusations and charges against him, but was found guilty on counts of 3 charges. In September 2018, he was sentenced to 3 to 10 years in prison and remains incarcerated in State Correctional Institute in Phoenix, Pennsylvania.
Inconsistencies on what type of pills they were. There was also wine that was provided.
Phil Spector, the beacon of music who single-handedly started the wall of sound, rose to fame when he revolutionized rock and roll with his genius contributions. Regarded as one of the most influential and notable personalities in pop music, Phil Spector went on to have many accolades to his name. He did the unprecedented and groundbreaking step of being in every step of music producing, paving a way for future singers and producers. But all of it came crashing down as Phil Spector was convicted of killing the actress Lana Clarkson in 2009, well into his retirement. He was sentenced to 19 years of life and will be eligible to apply for parole in 2025.
In violation of Penal Code Section 187A, a felony, as charged in count 1 of the indictment.
Tim Norman, noted for his contribution in a well-liked reality TV show, Welcome to Sweetie Pies, Tim Norman, showing his personal life on the big screen, was just rising to fame. In the initial stages of his career, with opportunities lying right in front of him to make something special of himself, Tim did a ghastly act of evil, blinded by greed alone. He was arrested and remains in detention for alleged insurance fraud. After insuring $450,000 for his nephew's life, Tim was recently cuffed for suspicion in connection to his nephew's murder. The cementing evidence that indicated Tim Norman was his phone call to the insurance company regarding the insurance claim.
You try to just, work with them, and hopefully they don't embarrass you in public.
Bashir Gray. Empire is a popular drama and crime story show that has many hooked on it. but Bashir Gray, associated with the show by playing the character of Hakeem, was recently cuffed and remains detained after his wife called the cops on him for domestic violence. Upon arriving at his house, the police found his wife beaten to a pulp and barely conscious. This brings us to the end of our video, which we hope you guys enjoyed. And if you did, do let us know by hitting the like button, subscribing to our channel, and letting us know your thoughts in the comments below. Also, watch the 2 videos that are already on your screen right now because I'm sure you'll love them. And with that, I'll be seeing you guys in the next video.